Hello, Gemini, and welcome to Gemini Soul. Baby, y'all been calling on my energy, and that's because I've been calling on y'all energy. Five of Pentacles came out, all right? Gemini, we getting straight into the message. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it, Gemini. It's something that you need to leave out in the cold. It could definitely be a mindset or a person, all right? This is kind of like reading in a chit-chat. So we just going to chat about it. And y'all going to chat below and tell me what's going on, right? We have the 9 of Wands at the bottom. You like the wounded warrior. Like, I am so sick and tired of this. Rather, I have to leave somebody out in the cold because it's not working out. It's not what I expected. Or you doing more than enough. You doing more than enough in the situation. But the 5 of Pentacles, definitely somebody feels like they're just not getting what they truly thought would make them happy in a situation. And the mindset is, do I walk away or do I stay? With the 5 of Pentacles, it's pretty much saying, Gemini, you're making your mind up that you need to walk away. All right. But you've been probably trying to get some answers in the situation that you don't have the answers to at this time. I'm also hearing the spirit saying in time it will be revealed. Okay. In time. Y'all see different reflections on my face. That's because I am directly in front of the television. All right. You got the 3 of Cups. There's a situation where it's more than just you and this person. And you don't want it. You want to walk away. Geminis, y'all not always wanting to commit and have a relationship. But when you do, you ain't going to be settling for less. You ain't finna take this third party situation. I don't care if it's a mother or a daddy, a grandmother or a grandfather, a baby mama or baby daddy, children, whatever. Gemini, you like, if I decide that it's you, I need you to decide that it's me. You know what I'm saying? And that's not selfish energy because, you know, we've been through a lot. We nourish and care and help people so much. And then sometimes we just don't get what it is that we feel we should have got out of the situation. Now, with you waking up and realizing whatever the situation is that you're about to leave it behind because, right, you want your happiness. You got the Sun card. And then clarity. This is definitely a situation that clarity has come in and you realize, you know what? I need straight clarity in this. You've asked the universe, whatever. And maybe this is a situation that made you happy in the past until all these other elements start popping up in it. Because now we got the 10 of Swords and somebody want to come in and apologize for hurting what it is they did to you. Gemini, listen to me and listen to me good. This hurt that you may have, it's the 10 of Swords. I don't believe it's this person specifically that did all of this, but it triggers you. It triggered you from the past relationship where somebody would be deceptive or lying or whatever. Just something that was just a relationship that kept you up in your head. And you didn't feel positive about it, but you wasn't positive, you wasn't, how would you say, unpositive enough to walk away and stop getting these swords put in your back, right? You stuck in there, you fought, you know. Sometimes you even apologize for putting swords in your own back, right? You allowed this situation to move forward and you know some of this damage you may have done to yourself, okay? But somebody wants to come in and apologize to you about all the damage that has happened. Whether this is the person that was involved in it or a person that just wants you to heal and accept them. And they want to make an offer towards you. What I'm feeling though, Gemini, is this person that wants to make an offer towards you, they got a lot going on in their life, right? And right now you're looking for clarity, the sun, and happiness. And if they can't bring that, I don't think you want to deal with. You got the 2 of Wands here, Gemini, and then you got the 6 of Swords. You're just trying to figure out how the hell can I get out of this and move to calmer waters. I know what I want and this is not it. There's something else better for me on the horizon out there. But Gemini, let me tell you what the problem is with that. You make differences in people's lives. They talk about you being in your head and being flirty or whatever it is. Whatever energy you have and you bring to a relationship, Gemini, they attach. You are being attached. They're attached to you. They're attached to not so much as your power. Most of you Geminis are running your own business, got your own thing, doing your own stuff. And even if you in that relationship, you were very stable within your own soul, okay? But there is times where people come into your life and it's only for a season. And Gemini, I feel like you might be kind of upset. Like every time I turn around and I choose a direction, I got to go another direction because it's not exactly what it is that I want. You may be investing and putting investment into people, and they're seeing you for who you are. At least that's what they're telling you, but it's not what you feel, Gemini. You don't feel that they really invested in you, because when you come in, these people, most of the time, they broken. I'm sorry, Geminis, y'all put in, how many times you feel like you get in a relationship, this person is broken, and you give your all to help this person and move this person forward. Now, Gemini, that may be your calling, okay? That may be why you're here. That may have been what the mission was, and that's fine. But at the end of the day, who takes care of Gemini? And I think we're getting a little sick and tired of that. You broke and broken, okay? Like you at the point, like I'm getting broke and broken. Now, I'm not saying you're spending your money on the situation, because I feel the universe definitely pays you in full for how you show up in a relationship. You do have some growth that comes in it, and you have to be strong when you're in these relationships, because they be at a point where they're trying to grow some, or they didn't know how to grow some. You come in their life and you give them all the strength, right? You have the Strength card and the Seven of Pentacles. They didn't know how to grow it. They didn't know how to move forward and do this, but you come in with your little brainiac, and you give them the strength and the power within themselves to see the difference, to see the growth, to see what it is that they can do in their life and move forward. This is what you do, Gemini. This is what you do for them, okay? Now, where they seen there was no growth and they didn't have no strength after meeting you, Gemini, they have all the strength, all the growth. And it's not that they turn their back on you, but guess what, Gemini? Now they want to build and have something with you, okay? Now, what happens when that happens, Gemini? You done came in, you didn't help, you done gave your ideas, you done probably invested, did what it is they need to do to make them feel empowered or feel good about themselves. And it's not that you are you could be a healer. Gemini, you definitely could be that, and you may have to accept that people come in your life for a season and a reason, okay? And even though it's a season and a reason, they still heal you too. They heal you too in small ways that you may not even notice, but you don't know it until you're completely out of that relationship. All right. Yes, I was just telling you, this is you. The Queen of Pentacles, this is you. You come in, you nurture a situation, you build, you're successful. You can hold a job down and take care all of the needs that others may have, okay? I don't know what that reflection is, but anyway, it must be from the TV. But anyway, you're the Queen of Pentacles. These people see you as very nourishing and caring. They see you have that mindset to build and to invest, right? And it's something about you that just pulls them in. And now that they become in your energy and they see what it is that you offer, yeah, it's Five of Wands. They become conflicted because you know why? The Five of Wands is here, and this is conflict. This is family, friends, exes, all that. But you know why the conflict happens? Because you change people. Those conflicts they never seen, never knew they was there. But when you step through and you start, pointing out certain things that they need to move and shake and groove and get it together and how they can move this away and add this to that and subtract this from that, stand in their power and all that, they start to see the conflict around them. And the people around them start to see the conflict. Most of the time, Gemini, you're not really like when you come into somebody's family. They think you're too dominant. They think you caught gun-ho, right? Running in, taking over things. But they don't know that's your energy. That's your energy to come in and guide and lead. You a leader. You a healer. That's who you are. Then you got the Two of Swords. So what happens after that, Gemini? You become the Two of Swords. Now you're indecisive. What you indecisive about? Do you stay or do you go? Your work's done here, Gemini. I feel there's a situation. What I said, your work's done here. Here's the Eight of Pentacles. You've put all the work in that you could do. It is up to the universe now. Now, the problem with this is, Gemini, that this communication comes in from whoever you've indulged yourself in or had this relationship or conversation with, and they want to talk to you about it. Because now that you put the work in, I knew it. They want that 10 of Cups with you. You're their dream. You're what they want. They don't want to walk away from it. You made them see the light. They feel better. They're healed. You're loving. You're caring. You're abundant. You sharing. You all that, Gemini. Now they want the 10 of Cups. What happens? Gemini wants to go off on their own. 9 of Pentacles, singly, independent. Going on to your next mission. Is that it, Gemini? No, I don't think that's it, Gemini. Not all the time. But you be feeling like, my work here is done. And they like, no now. We can't have you running off alone. You did this, and now I want you to be part of my family. I want you to be part of my tribe. And Gemini, yeah. What they don't know, the secret they don't know with the moon card, is Gemini truly do love to nourish and care for themselves, and they do like their alone time, okay? That's that secret they don't know. But there's a time when you come out of being like this, being by yourself, nourishing and caring and looking out just after yourself, you come up out of that, and when you come out of it is when you usually find a mate, and what happens, you move towards them, and you start investing and caring and helping them in every way you can. And why do you do that? Because they be like the King of Swords in reverse. They don't even be looking at the situation logically at all. And because they got situations going on around them and they're not looking at it logically, then you come in, right? And as you come in, you got that Queen of Cups. You got that queen, you got that love for them, you got that abundance, that nourishing, that you can do it, keep moving forward. And it don't matter how many times, Gemini, you done did this for people and you've been hurt, you still come in with this same cup. You know, you come in with this same cup and they see that cup is open. But then we got the 7 of Swords here. The 7 of Swords is where they start to feel like you're not talking about what you're doing and what's going on. Like you're trying to run out on them and not tell them, right, what you're doing. The 7 of Swords is, you know, and then sometimes some of them know that you want to, you know, move on, but they feel they could be deceptive and leave that door open, or that you're going to leave that door open, Gemini, so that they can come back and forth, but they don't know why you're here, Gemini. You're here to teach and learn and lead. You're very powerful, Gemini. You are. And when you're struggling with these ideas of how come I attach people that need help, you do that because the universe has a mission for you. And that mission is for you to go ahead and teach and learn and move forward and help those who need that help. Not that they helpless, but they just need your help. That's it. That's it. Now you got somebody watching you, right? Because they watching you because totally they think you got somebody else, or you're trying to get away with something, or you're lying or scheming, or that your energies has just changed and you're not putting in anymore in this relationship the way they wanted you to, or the way you were at first. But now what they have to realize, now that they're in the spotlight and people seeing them, the work is done. You have empowered them to be a knight, to go and get what they need out of life, to get charged up, run in, fired up about life again. These people or persons you may have been dealing with could have been dealing with toxic behaviors, codependent situation, exes, twin flames, drug addictions, alcohol, whatever it is, passionate addictions in and out, right? And you tame that. This is what you do. When you come in, you tame this. And they probably was like, no, that could never happen to me, never happen to me. But then all of a sudden, they fired up. And what they fired up about you, Gemini. They fired up about what they've learned, how you've moved, how they've moved, how things have came together in this relationship. And now they straight attached. And they like, I ain't letting you go. But it's codependency. They're codependent on your energy. They're codependent on of what you brought to the table. Could have been dealing with a Capricorn. That's fine time to say that after I done went through all of these, right? But anyway, it just stuck out. But now, Gemini, you starting to see the truth in the situation. And you're not going to be stuck to a situation that is codependent. You just want to help, but you didn't want them to stick to you like that, right? But they did. So now you're working on trying to balance yourself back out, your yin and your yang, spending time back with yourself. This relationship is done. And now you're trying to take a leap of faith and get up out of there as quick as you can, take what you got and keep moving, right? But you feel trapped about it. You feel trapped. You're like, okay, now that that's done, do I go left or right? Either way, you may feel like you're in your head and you don't know what to do about it. And sometimes you can become stuck and stagnant with that idea, right? So the universe has to step in and remove this person. And you say, well, Gemini, how does the universe come in? The moment you start to see things that change, that you no longer resonate with this relationship, it's only there because it's a tower moment and it needs you to detach from it. It needs them to detach from you. So perhaps they start to see things like, oh, I sent you over here, or your texts or your phone calls, or you start to see things. It's more baby mama drama. It's more baby daddy drama. There's some hidden secrets somewhere that starts to come out. But those things has to happen in order for this tower. That's why this tower hits, so that it can release you from that and you can continue to move on. And what do? Put an end to that relationship and move forward. This is not for all Geminis and cross watchers. I'm sorry if you're listening to the Gemini chat. That's why it's called a Gemini chat. Okay? But then you go back to yourself and you start manifesting again. It's what you meant to do, Gemini. You're like, well, why would I keep going back manifesting if I don't get what it is that I thought I'm manifesting? And you get it. It's just people not meant to stay all the time. And if you are a Gemini and you happen to be married and you are loving and caring and your relationship is everything and this is the relationship that came in for you, you have finally finished your journey of needing to go and heal. You've paid the piper. You paid the piper. Some of us Geminis ain't finished. We still got to pay the piper, okay? We still got to get out there and do the work until we can't do it anymore. So if you got that 10 of Pentacles, that cycle has end for you. You got the family, the cars, the home, everything. You can have it, Gemini. It's there for you, but it's when the universe says you're done with the work that they need from you. Okay, so now we got a Queen of Pentacles and a Knight of Cups. Somebody very stable you could be dealing with. A Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. This person, look, they coming in, they making an offer. They definitely want to give you an equal give and take in a situation. They want this relationship with you, Gemini. This is definitely could be an earth sign around you or a water sign that truly sees you for what it is. They are emotionally available and you are it and you are what they want. But what is the problem then, Gemini? The 7 of Wands. Guarded. You're guarding your heart, your emotions, and everything. You're like, no. No, I'd rather not. Because, I keep going through this over and over, and there's some truth I probably don't know, and I need to see the truth in this situation before I drop my guard, because I don't know if now I get my 10 of Pentacles and I'm done, right? And I get my ever after happiness, or am I still out here to heal and help others and get them on their feet and then have to realize that I got to go back and start over manifesting myself? Like, I don't know, until I get clarity and truth. You're pissed off right about now. You like, where is my doggone victory? Right? And then unless I get truth from the universe or a higher power come down here and tell me that this is what they want me to do and I'm going to have a victory in it, if I cannot get the truth, I swear I'm not doing it, because everything has wound up being a burden. And a 10 of Wands. And I was carrying people burdens that I shouldn't have even been carrying. I've been very disappointed and unhappy in relationships. And all I ever wanted was to basically know that somebody loved me and that this offer was meant for me from the universe. I've been doing a whole lot of healing. I spent a lot of time by myself. You could have been dealing with a Virgo. I've got answers and everything, but my answers comes back to the same thing. Take your time, Gemini. Move slowly, Gemini. It's going to happen, Gemini. And you like, what's going to happen? Where's my wish fulfillment? Like, this is crazy. I'm about sick and tired of being sick and tired of waiting on my wish fulfillment and my healing. Okay, I've healed, and I want my wish fulfillment. And now the universe says, here's a page of pentacles. Let's start all over again. You don't trust it. You don't trust it. Now here's somebody that's talking about, let's start over the three of pentacles. They want to work with you. They want to marry you. They want to move in with you. You like, I don't see it being my happiness. I need clarity. The sun is happiness. You like, I may be happy with you sometime, but I don't have the clarity I need to take this leap of faith with you. And somebody don't care. Because they feel that the secret that you don't know is they about to come in and express to you, they got to have it. They wants to be with you, Gemini. They don't want you to have no options with the Seven of Cups. They don't want you to continue to stay standing out there talking about you got some other ship coming in that you waiting on the best deal ever, because somebody feel they are the deal and that your ships have come in already, Gemini. Somebody is there and you are sitting up there with this Four of Wands in reverse like, I don't think it's stable. I don't think I want to move in with that situation. I don't think I'll be happy there. And why? Because you want to walk away from your emotions because you just don't trust it, Gemini. You're not trusting it. Now, you may got some fire for them. You really like them. You care about them. They're cool. You may even love, the intimate times that you guys spend together may be off the chain, okay? But at the end of the day, that's like that childlike energy. You're looking for some adult energy, okay? And not in that way, but you know what I mean. You don't want to be dealing with childlike energies. You want true up adult energy, and you're in your mind about it. The Nine of Swords is you having sleepless nights, anxiety. You've been thinking about this situation. You like, look, I really at this point in time, I just stay in my mind. And Geminis, we do that anyway. But you in your mind about your own happiness and your peace and exactly where you're going and what it is that you truly want. And you're not finna keep on going on accepting this, right? Let me get some other cards out here, Gemini. Let's see. Why Gemini? Let's talk about it, Gemini. What is the possibilities, Gemini? If you're struggling with a relationship at this time and you're just like, no, I'm not doing it. What, the spirit, what guidance would you tell Gemini for the ones who in a relationship and they just not sure about it? We're going to do all of them, right? We're going to do the singles. We're going to do the walkaways. If you in a relationship, it would do that. It says to gain more knowledge. It was the book card, gain more knowledge. You're like, I've been trying to gain more knowledge about this situation. It says use your intuition to see the answers. I don't know. That's what you got. So, I don't know, Gemini, do you have some knowledge or some clarity or understanding this situation? You're not using it. But there seems to be that the universe wants you to use your knowledge. Now, I also feel that this is what have you dealt with in the past, right? So you have to compare. People are like, well, stop living in the past and live in the future. Well, listen, when you say a book, I'm thinking of history or something that's been written already, okay? And if it's been written already, I'm going to need to take a look at the book, and it has to be in the past because it ain't present like they're writing it right now, which I don't think they can. Okay, anyway. That's for the ones that's not sure. So I'm feeling like the proof is in the pudding. So take a look at how you've dealt with situations in the past. What makes you feel good? What doesn't make you feel good? What fulfills you in this relationship? What doesn't fulfill you in this relationship? And do you even want this relationship? Okay? Do you feel like your work is done here and is now moving on? Nothing to see here. Okay? Let's talk about the Geminis that's just single. And you're like, okay, I've already did what the spirit guides asked me to do. I done helped and healed. This person done left and moved on in their life and they doing okay or whatever, but they may still want Gemini, or, they have learned to respect Gemini and maybe y'all even became friends. But this would be a Gemini that has went through that cycle with someone who landed on their feet, and that was your purpose to be there, was to help somebody and guide them. What about that Gemini that now have completed that cycle, spirit? And now have completed that cycle. What's for that Gemini that now have, okay. You got ex-partner in a reverse. That person, that don't go back. It's in reverse. Don't go back. No. You've done your part. Let it go. 9 out of 10, they may be going back to an ex. Don't get in your feelings, Gemini. You did your part. Okay? And you're going to get rewarded for that. All right? So whoever this is you help get on their feet, you got an ex-partner in reverse. Now, they don't want to be with them. Not at this time. But you never know what the universe has. But at this time, the universe is telling you don't go back. Okay? Don't deal with ex-partners also. If you know they're having dealings with their ex-partners, that third-party energy, you know better. You've been there, done that, and you deserve so much more. You don't have to share your energy with nobody but who you want to share it with. So don't get in no trick bag either, Gemini. You understand what I'm saying? Now, this is for the married Gemini. That married Gemini, and not the ones that, well, it's plain and simple. That married Gemini, him, her, whoever, y'all done overcame it, the wisdom. Y'all learned the lessons. That's why you married. Didn't I tell you, if you got your 10 of Pentacles in your home and your car and your family and you doing good, this is reasons is for all Geminis, all right? You all good. The wisdom. You got the wisdom, the understanding how to treat you, how to treat someone else. The lessons been learned, and you have your soulmate, okay? So, thanks. And most of you, if you in that, you probably not even listening to a tarot read. But you don't know, some of the tribes of Gemini just hang in there, no matter what, want to know what's going on all the time, because that's just what we do. We want to be in our head. Well, this is beautiful. You got the wisdom and the know-how, how to move and maneuver through this relationship and how to keep building up on it. Congratulations for those Geminis. All right. Woo, the one, the Gemini, I was just finna say, cutting. This is for that Gemini right there that's sick and tired of being sick and tired. This is that Gemini that said, I tell you what, let another relationship come my way. It's not going to work out the way they think. Gemini don't do that. I'm going to get one more cutting, because cutting is like, you're not going to accept, you ain't dealing. And you're going to cut people out left and right. It says, it's time to unhealthy attachments. The cycle must be broken. It's time to it is time to sever unhealthy attachments. The cycle must be broken. All right. You know, this is what I don't get sometimes. Then you got family under the bottom. I can't help but feel this is attachment or something that you need to accept for the way it is, and it's been unhealthy. Maybe some lesson you learned in the past, and it just keeps you from moving forward. It has to do with family, especially if it's a baby mama or baby daddy or children is involved or whatever. And you, at this point, you're like, I ain't trying to hear it. I ain't finna, you got nurture card. I could just feel like you're like, I'm not finna nurture this anymore. What I'm gonna do is cut it out, because it's not feeling like home and family to you, or you just don't want to take the time to put in restarting a family or home. You figure if you cut it out, you can just nurture yourself. You could just nurture yourself. You feel much safer that way. But the universe is telling you very soon somebody's coming in, and it's going to be very romantic though, okay? So maybe you still learning the lessons. I don't know, Gemini. But that's what I got on the chit chat, y'all. If it resonated with any of you Geminis, give me a thumbs up. That's all I ask. Y'all don't have to do anything else. If y'all love this chit chat with Gemini, give me a thumbs up. I appreciate it, okay? We're going to get a closing message. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm shaking the camera and stuff. But this is a closing message for Gemini. Spirit, what is the closing message? I do see the 3 of Wands. It didn't fall out. But your ships are coming in. There's going to be a change. Yeah, and the change is with the 4 of Cups. Something you're disappointed about. It's about to be a change. It's about to be a change in that. Okay? Yeah. And with that change, you're going to make a decision to move forward. You got some goodness coming in for you, Gemini. Don't worry about it, right? Right now, you feel disappointed. The communication may not be coming in, or you may not be communicating with a person. But when it starts, it's going to move fast. right? That's the second time this night then came out to tell you some information. And you definitely could be dealing with a Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo or Earth sign. But this is you just standing in your power. And you may not be talking about what moves you're about to make and how you about to go out here and do something different. But when you do open up and start talking, they're going to need to recognize exactly what you finna do. Okay? I did see the Knight of Pentacles. That's the slowest one. But somebody's watching you too, Gemini. They know. Once you be quiet, it's like you be quiet. And once you start back talking, they know you're about to do something. And they're not quite sure what it is. But they want to be there. They want to be there. The problem is you're not going to accept it. Somebody wants a higher commitment. And they want to make this offer to you, Page of Pentacles. And you're not going to accept it. And I believe whoever, whatever the situation is, they've been watching you and your movement. And they're going to be heartbroken because you're not going to accept a offer that's coming in from someone that may even want to marry you or get engaged to you. Or you're just not looking at it at the time. It's like, I don't want to deal with that right now. That's not on the plate. That's not what I'm doing right now. I'm tired. I don't want that. You know, and whatever this offer is probably not what you really truly want. Like there's something that's guarding that and keeping you from not really wanting that offer. Yeah, and High Priestess, you've been going within. You also been healing, but you guarded. They is not about to get in. And you nourishing and caring for yourself. Spending a lot of time with yourself. And they probably, that's another reason. They like, what is you over there doing, Gemini? Why is you got all this time to yourself? Because I'm loving on me. You know, however you feel you need to do it. Love on you, Gemini. You know. But you've been through a lot, Gemini. And you don't deserve to have to continue to deal with situations that you feel you have to keep blocking out. But if there's something you blocking out, you're going to get the answers to it. Your higher you is telling you exactly what to do. It is telling you, right? Because right now you got the Moon card in reverse. That's not coming forth. And maybe the person you're dealing with, they don't even know what you're thinking about or what you plan on doing, right? Because they watching you, but they can't figure it out. They can't figure it out, Jimmys. What is this card all the way over here? They cannot, yeah. And somebody having sleepless nights and anxiety because they saying they don't know, but they know. They know exactly what your move is. And it may be, yeah, you ain't about to nourish this situation anymore. They know. Gemini, there's a situation you're not finna nourish no more. Somebody's going to be heartbroken. And the Two of Swords. You taking the blindfolds off. You ain't having no more sleepless nights. You like, I just need to get the truth out and tell this person whatever it is. And then what you telling them, if they not your wish fulfillment. That you're not going to invest. You don't want to be in this. You don't want to move forward in this relationship. You got the... Whew, not only they not a wish fulfillment, but you have no intentions of moving forward in this relationship. Be careful, Gemini. Make sure you're expressing yourself because this person truly wants the 10 of Cups with you. All right, that's what I got for you, Jimmy, in this chit-chat. Y'all just put down below of any of this. That's why I call it chit-chat. I just ramble and go on, and whatever comes out, comes out. I just read what I see. All right, Geminis, I love you guys, and I will see you on your next reading. Bye, Gemini. Love and light.